One thing that I do think is true though is that, like, how do I say it? Like, you know how this narrative ran the last few years? This narrative ran in EU, how ERLs are so talented and how we have so many players that are so good and this and that. Like, this narrative was repeated a lot over the last few years. And if you actually zoom out and you stop listening to this wannabe analysts on Twitter, right? If you actually zoom out and you actually look at, who makes it to LEC, how long do they stay there, the number of players is actually very low. The number of players that, are very like good and, are gonna have a good future and stuff is very low. Like, obviously, like, you're thinking about like Kalist and Vladi and all of the stuff. Yeah, sure, but those are very like rare examples. If you look at like the last few years, we've had, like, I remember every single year when they remake the rosters in LEC, there's always like so many rookies, right? And people are like, oh, look, we're investing in the rookie scene in our region, blah, blah, blah. But no, this is not what's happening. What's happening is that people are just cutting costs. So it's just easier to sign a player that's 17 years old who's going to play on the minimum salary and who you can basically just replace very easily. You can give them long contracts and they're going to be forced to sign them because they need the spot, right? Like, it's very good manipulation system that's happening here. And there's just so many players that, like, are hyped for like a split, and then they do nothing for the next split, and then they're gone. They're like there on a team for like a year, and then they're gone. It just keeps happening over and over and over again.